gentlemen, children, pets, the world. We're in the studio, guys.
Yes, we are.
We are back in the building, as they say.
My bad was out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Xander also is in the building, everyone.
My bad.
We are here. We are alive. We have not been defeated by, the world. The world has a tendency to pull you down,
The world wants to bring you down in all its foolishness.
Yes.
So you got to survive.
And we're here, man.
Got to be resilient. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Literally April. Mid-August right now.
Sheesh.
May, June, July, August.
From
4
A to
months.
A.
It's a whole quarter.
A whole quarter.
A fiscal quarter?
Hiatus.
Yeah, hiatus. A sabbatical?
A sabbatical. I enjoy it.
Christian context. You guys know.
context.
Hey, you guys know who you are.
Santo.
Hey. My name is Rick. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, back in the building. Over to my left, as is customary, the contemporary, the honorable, the magnificent,
The
Jose
contextual.
Alexander Garrafa.
Thank you, guys.
Cabrón.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, man. Hey, you got triple X right on the front. I know y'all may or may not be able to see that, but it's right there. I like that little custom stitch. Tell me about these. The things that you're wearing underneath your torso, because I don't want to call them pants. I feel like calling them pants would be a disrespect.
Your torso.
Are they windbreakers?
Sure.
Joggers? What are we gonna call them?
They're pants.
Okay, they're pants. I feel like they're a little bit more than pants.
No, but they're windbreakers, I guess you want to call them.
Vintage?
No, not vintage. They're just windbreaker pants.
I like them.
Retro?
Skydivish.
Skydivish?
Yeah, more skydiver-ish.
Okay. I like it. They have that like LA Lakers 90s kind of material look to them. That was an oddly specific reference. I apologize for that.
I'm still trying to follow that one, by the way. LA Lakers
90s. I'm just thinking like a windbreaker jacket suit combo.
Okay.
The Minneapolis Lakers. That's what it's referring to. The white with the blue, the baby blue.
Oh, it wasn't color. It was the texture of the pants that got me.
Okay. Sure.
And rounding out our couch,
Thank you.
the producer, Full Frame Media himself. He is Shannon Ortega.
What up, everyone?
Looking clean. But listen, a black tee
It's traditional.
hits every time, bro.
Every time.
I almost wore a black tee today, but I said, you know what? Let's go with the white button up. Class it up for the people.
It's laundry day today. So
Really?
black tea it is.
Hey, it works.
Hey.
It works. We got some golf pants on.
Some
Tech pants.
sure.
Chinos.
Cargos.
Chinos.
Chinos.
Do you call them chinos? What do you call them? Dockers? What do you call
Pants.
them?
He calls them all pants.
No, those are definitely pants. Khakis.
Khakis. That's what.
No, the cargo pants? Yeah, it's cargo pants.
If you got a cargo pocket, it's a cargo pant.
Cargo
Utility.
pants.
100%.
I
love me
never,
some
I never
pockets.
call utility pants. I never call pants utility pants.
How about tech pants? Yeah, have you seen this nomenclature? Tech pants.
That sounds.
They're like the modern. Oh, what does it sound? I love it, man. So when you think about like quintessential American Caucasian professional attire, tech pants are like, hey, so we're going for like slacks, but also like we need some pockets. So like we're gonna hide the pockets
And
for
a
your-
pocket protector? Does
Nah,
that come
you
included?
might have your two standard pockets,
Yep.
and then like a little zipper pocket behind the main pocket
Okay.
for like, oh, this is where you put like
The money, the cards,
the drugs,
stuff you don't want to fall out of your pocket.
AirPods.
AirPods, because they be falling out.
Yo, shallow pockets with AirPods.
You lose them.
The rage.
I'm anxious all day.
I'm always tapping my pockets.
I'm
bro.
anxious all day.
Yeah.
Are they there? Are they there?
Man.
If I'm walking, I hear like a noise, a little clack on the floor. I'm like, what's my AirPods?
Yeah, dude. I tried my AirPods the other day twice at the gym, like an absolute amateur.
And I hate it because they go everywhere.
Yeah.
Like they gotta just grow up and just stay, just drop. They just hit the ground and just disperse.
They do be dispersing.
Annoying.
How are you guys? How have you been? I'm sure we're gonna get a ton of comments as we do, as is customary on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So many comments. Thank you guys always for participating and liking the videos, subscribing if you haven't already. Really appreciate the love. Just the outpouring of love that we get. All 5 of you. You guys are the best.
Matters.
You guys are loyal.
Yes. Loyal. So let's jump in. Back in early May, we took a trip to New Jersey for what we call around these parts a roadie, a road podcast, if you will. And we met up with Andy, aka Self Understood, friend of the show. And we recorded around the city. We went to some places. Great content. Hilarious. Shannon, what happened?
I'm going to start a clip here.
Certainly enjoying ourselves. Played a little Street Fighter. We got into it.
Dude, yeah. I thinking about that second spot we recorded, we were literally right next to a helipad, it seemed like.
Every 2 minutes was a helicopter.
Yeah. That checks out.
Close to the city, man. People, their helicopters, their helicopter tours. Jabronis.
Must be nice to have that kind of money, though, right?
Yeah, until you die. From a
Damn,
helicopter.
that got dark, man.
Hey. Hey.
But yeah, man, real big shout out to Andy, Self Understood. Real quick plug right here. He was very generous. He actually gave us and the crew that we were with so many hats.
Yes.
Must have been like 10,
Fire hats.
11 hats.
Fire hats.
I mean, we just kind of dispersed them amongst ourselves. So shout out to you, Andy. Thank you so much for the hospitality. Jersey City was actually really nice.
We had a time.
We did have a time.
We had a time.
JC, as the young kids call it.
JC?
JC. Okay.
Only JC I know is JC Chavez. Shout out to Rick.
Oh, that guy. The not Justin Timberlake.
Yes.
Oh,
The other guy.
Jesus Christ.
that guy, of course.
Also that guy.
JC Chavez.
I believe it's Shazay. Okay.
Oh.
Shazay. Get it right. It's like there's a Z at the end of it. It's,
Fancy.
How'd you like New Jersey, by the way?
I thought Jersey City, actually, I'd never been there. I'm probably going to get wrong. Like, Jersey City is like near Hoboken, right? We were also near Hoboken. I'm probably wrong on that. But we visited was it Liberty Park, Liberty Island? I feel so horrible that
Where all those cops were?
Yes,
Yes.
all the cops. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's where we met Pastor Rick.
Pastor Rick.
Pastor Rick. Yeah,
was
that was a
fantastic.
meme that almost happened. Sorry you guys missed that. But yeah, anyway, beautiful view of the Statue of Liberty wasn't in the background, was it? Was it? It was.
It was.
It
Lady Liberty.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty was in the background.
She's small.
Yeah.
I know it was that. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a big monument. I
Put
mean,
up
I guess.
Yeah. We put up a little reel showing some of the highlights from there. We were walking and talking as we do. What else? That Mexican place that we went to, that was great.
That was a good time.
That was a good time. Tequila tasting was great. Bro, talk about when you go to like a place that's like, oh, hey, so yeah, we, this is where you come if you want to be serious about tequila, right? Some añejo, some
Reposado.
reposado. Yeah, you get that stuff. Like that stuff is serious, bro.
I'm not a fan of tequila.
I don't mind it. I don't love it. I don't mind it. How you feel about it?
This guy, that's your jam, right? That's your go-to?
No, first of all, hold on. I mean, do I like it? Yes. It's not my go-to, but yes, I do like tequila. As far as the spirit,
Yes.
we're bringing out words today, right?
No, please.
As far as the spirits,
all of them, please. Every single one.
We'll get to
Spirits.
demure in a second.
Oh,
But
my gentle Jesus.
Goodness.
let's just stay in the
Alábalo si
spirits.
puede. Yes, spirits.
Spirits, I go with a nice tequila.
Okay.
What
this
kind?
guy-
Which one? Any particular brand?
Reposado is it's definitely my go-to, but it's just tequila.
Okay.
Avion tequila, if I had to pick a brand.
Avion. Okay. Never had that one.
Avion.
Yeah, but pretty much Avion. That's what it is.
It's clean.
I said it with the Mexican accent. I mean, not the Mexican accent.
Hey, it happens,
the American
man. It
accent. I just
happens,
caught
bro.
myself.
I was just gonna say like
Avion tequila.
reposado, right?
Well, this guy did.
I said
You
it.
said reposado. This guy said reposado.
And then you got for our Caucasian listeners. Rested, right?
Is it?
Yeah, reposado. As far as I know, it's like rested or like aged, essentially.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was age. Yep.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
There goes. Holyoke for the win.
But yeah, man, great time in Jersey. Once again, shout out to Self Understood. I'll tag him in the description here so you guys can check him out. We've certainly shouted him out previously. Would love another opportunity to pod.
Gotta get out there again.
Yes, under
Gotta get
a
out
more controlled noise
Yes.
situation would be ideal. Perhaps I was like in my mind, I was thinking, hey, it'd be cool to like link up with him at like the bar to eat, but like another noisy environment, probably not conducive for podcasting. Kind of hard to podcast if you're taking drink orders. That would be it'd be kind of tough. Yeah, but that Anthony Bourdain energy would be kind of fire though. Like over dinner, a little chatty chat. We could just hire a camera crew.
It's a good time.
Oh man, what else is going on, guys? I mean, geez, like I feel like there's like we have a community. There's y'all are part of this community. Like, don't act like you're not. Like we be here, you be here, you be listening.
Y'all be watching. Y'all supposed to be at work, but y'all be listening.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let us know if there's a preference on which platform you prefer to consume this content on. Because that would be helpful information because there's only so many of us and there's only so many hands. And honestly, man, the social media game is like out of control. Let's pivot, Shannon.
Pivoting.
Why don't we talk about that little camera you got just off camera right here? Tell the people about it.
It's an Instant 360 camera.
One more time. What is
Instant 360 camera.
Okay.
And basically it records in 360 format. So it records everything around it, and then you can go and pick and choose what angles you want.
So some of the content that you've been posting on your personal Instagram page has been from this camera?
Yes.
Okay. That shot of you with the sunset in the background, amazing.
That one wasn't with this camera.
Damn it.
That was with the bad boy right there.
Damn it.
The big boy.
A part of me was like, how?
No, I took the big boy with me.
Okay.
Because we were going at 6 a.m. and I knew the sun was going to be coming up right. So I was like, I got
yes.
it. And I was right.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's not enough to be said for a good camera. So a fraction of an anecdote. Went on a boat tour with the wife. Before you got on the boat, they're like, stand here for a picture. We took the picture. After we got off, they're like, come check out the picture that we took. And, wifey was like, oh, what a great picture. She was blinking in the picture, so we didn't get it. But long story short, it's like, yeah, if you have a good camera, like, it's gonna be a pretty good photo, right? Mm-hmm. It might not be the best photo, but it's gonna look probably better than like one of these. Right,
especially with some lighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good cameras, man. Maybe that's what I should get for my birthday.
So you didn't buy yes, but you didn't buy the photo package. You didn't. Well, not the photo package, but at the end they give you all the photos that you've taken, right? They let you see them.
You talking about the cruise?
Yeah.
No, we're not there yet. We'll get there, guys.
Oh,
we'll get there. This was this past weekend.
Okay. Not there yet.
Guys, we've been out this summer.
Out and about.
We have been.
Shall we moving and grooving?
Yeah. So all right. So let's just let me pull up the list here. So
the one out.
I'm just gonna it's been a busy summer. So again, it's been 4 months, y'all. So we're gonna try our best to catch you up on all of this stuff. The one actually, I feel like I should mention this while I'm staring at my notes here. Shout out to Airfig, who was our literally our last guest. So like, if you're listening to this in the future and you're like playing these back in order, and you're like, why was there such a giant gap between Airfig and the? You know what, man? Life happens. But yeah, shout out to Airfig, at Airfig. He's making content, man. That guy be on there.
He's working, man.
He's got those meta glasses.
Yes, the POV stuff is great.
Low key, kind of like just being able to be like, I'm recording that fast is kind of fire.
So what do you need? You just need the glasses.
Literally,
what else do you
that's
need?
it.
That's it.
I mean, it's synced up to your phone. Probably it like pushes. Probably I don't know how it works, but I'm guessing it pushes to the phone and then pushes up to the cloud.
What's the price on those? Do you know?
I think like 300.
300. Yeah,
400.
Not crazy.
I feel like it's worth it by everything that they do.
Yeah, right. The audio is clean. Honestly, the audio is surprisingly
you can
clean.
hear it's like having headphones.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else out there doing like the competitor that already came out with something, or there hasn't been anybody yet?
Snapchat was the only one. They came out with the spectacles initially.
Yeah.
They kind of
kinda
fell off
flopped.
of that because they had the round. Initially, they came out with that round. What's the word I'm looking for? Point of view, not point of view. Ratio, whatever you want to call it.
Aspect ratio.
Aspect ratio. Yeah, it was just round. It was a round video. All right. So April, May. So work trips. A couple work trips I took. I went to Louisiana. Never been there. NOLA. That place is crazy. The French Quarter is insane. Anybody who's been there, like honestly, like, so most people most people in our community are like East Coast folks. And so you're familiar with like New York. And New York, if you go to like New York, Manhattan, if you go to like New York, like Times Square, like it's crazy, it's loud, it's crowded, it's dirty. Like there's just a lot going on and a lot of stimulus, right? Bourbon Street was like Times Square, but like one long ass street, and it's just like left and right. You just got nothing but like music, restaurants, like people, like all kinds of weird. But then you got like French influence, like that, like Creole type energy. Like it was a time. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
I want to go out there.
Anything in May happen for you guys? We're just gonna try to bring it. We're just gonna
Man,
try.
I don't even remember.
I know. I literally had to look at my calendar for this because time goes by quickly.
I don't even remember what happened to me.
I don't want to make this the Rick show. I'm just gonna go through this though.
Let's do it.
We're just gonna bullet point these guys. So
Bring it in.
we went to PR also in May. So the Louisiana trip was a work trip. PR was a family trip.
The fishing trip.
The fishing trip. Arcade.dz, Instagram. You know where I am. You know who I am. That's PR is amazing. That was my second time there. Like I don't count any times that I've been there previously. The first trip to PR, as far as I'm concerned, was when I went with these two guys last year, 2023.
I'm glad that was your eye opener to Puerto Rico.
Man, yes, dude. I feel like my whole life I was missing out, bro. Like real talk. So going back to Crash Boat with Landon and Josh and Mary, and getting to take that from the perspective of like, oh, I'm bringing you guys to this place. I'm barely acquainted with this place. Now I'm the host bringing you guys to this place. You know, like we drove 2 hours. We were staying in San Juan. Like it was not far.
And then watching,
I'm sorry, it was far.
And then watching them experience it too.
Yeah.
It's like, yes.
Bro, Landon literally the entire time, just nonstop jumping off of that thing.
Really?
Not the moment we got there to the moment we left, backflips, just the whole time. He was not like, he's like, come on, you gotta jump. I'm like, I'm good, bro.
You didn't jump?
Nah.
That's deep over there.
It is deep. Listen, I know my limits. Rick is not like a pro swimmer. I will get in the water, as is previously established. I will always get in the water, but I'm not like a endurance swimmer. Yeah. I know my limits. I'm tall. I'll tread a little bit. I'm like, all right, we're good. But I'll get in the water until like, I can barely touch the ground and stuff. Like, but like, I'm not trying to be out in open water in the ocean.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's too much.
I'm all set.
I'm trying to enjoy
But
myself.
you can't swim though, right?
I can swim.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. Like if I had to, like, we're not going to die. But like, I just have a healthy respect for the ocean. Bro. Y'all been to Misquamicut lately?
No.
Yo, Misquamicut be having waves, bro. Like,
Really?
For real. Those waves are no joke, like for real. Like they will take you out, man.
Yeah.
You want to tell me how you feel about New England beaches?
I hate it. I went to where did I go? Hampton Beach. It was a good time with friends.
Yeah.
But the water situation, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because for me, I like getting in the water. So going to the beach and not being able to get in the water because it's too cold takes me out.
Any thoughts?
I actually don't mind it because, excuse me.
Yes.
I actually don't mind it because humidity, the heat. So once you hit that water, yes, the first 20 seconds it's like, this is unbearable. Then it's like, yeah, this is not bad at all. It's actually refreshing. It's actually like, wow, that was really good.
The last time I went, I just put my foot in there.
Yes.
And the shock of cold that went through the flesh of my skin and hit the bone was something that I did not want to experience on the rest of my body.
It's part of the New England beach experience.
The New England beach experience is a farce. It's a piece of trash. It shouldn't be called an experience. It should be called torture, because if you can really see real beaches, you'll understand my disdain.
Yes.
I don't disagree with you, bro. I really don't.
Oh, come on, do it.
But I'm gonna say a big but here.
Disagree.
I like, because I live here, I feel like I'm going to endure, right? So like I have this like, and this is like, I know we talked about this. Like, I just feel some type of way about like, I'm a man. This water's cold. But fuck this water, man. Like,
shots fired.
Honestly, like I'm just like this. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, if it's cloudy and windy, I'm not getting in that water. Why? I'm not hot.
All right.
But like,
yes.
Go
ahead.
But if the sun is blazing and the water's ice cold, I'm getting in this water, bro.
I can appreciate everything that you're saying.
Oh, these guys are teetering. Like, come on.
No. I could appreciate.
I agree. But
No. I'm not agreeing. I could appreciate what you're saying and I understand what you're saying, but all you're doing is justifying your pain. Listen,
You're not wrong.
I am in no place.
Rick, do you have a good time every time you go to the beach with your wife, friends, whoever?
Absolutely.
All right. He's not justifying
Because
anything.
I love the beach.
All right. That's what I'm getting to. It's just that, to me, I love the beach, period.
Yes.
If I am in New England, I'm not expecting Puerto Rico,
Yes.
Florida, that type of beach. I'm not expecting it in New England.
Yes.
That's just not going to happen. But I love the beach.
Yep.
So they try to cover it up with all these shops and things to do and like, oh, look at this, look at that. And it works. Some way it works, like having a boardwalk and all these things and whatnot, what to do. And then if you want to go into the beach, it's super cold. It's refreshing, actually, because the humidity and the heat. You get out, I feel great afterwards. But yeah, it's not the experience from Puerto Rico.
It's not, yeah.
It's not the experience of Puerto Rico. I hate it. Get it away. I still have a good time because I'm not a party pooper. I still pull
sounds
up.
like you are.
No. I'm still having fun, but it's not me.
To be fair, Hampton Beach is a nice beach. Around here in Massachusetts, Hampton Beach is a nice beach. It's got a nice boardwalk.
Boardwalk was nice.
It's a big beach. So like, you got, depending on when you go, like you could have a lot of room. But on busy days, bro, that thing be bumping, bro. Like there'd be a lot of bodies, especially if you get closer to the water. Oh my God. Bro, we went to Hammonasset Beach a couple weeks ago. Oh my God, dude. And to be fair, they have a campground there, which is nice. But bro, the bodies. Ugh. So many bodies, bro. I'm like, we went all the way to the front. I'm like, yo,
it was packed.
It was packed, bro. And like, we're literally like, the water's right here. So, Rick, listen, man. Shannon, which one is it? Is this the close one? Which one's the close one?
That's the close one right here.
The one on the left.
To your left,
I don't judge. Okay, I don't judge people. All right.
Like
But like,
Go ahead.
watch your kids at the beach, bro.
Watch your kids in general.
Watch your kids in general. Watch your kids at the. There was a group. I'm just gonna skim over this, but I'm just gonna say enough. All right. Group of ladies with some kids. I'm gonna go 7-8 heads deep. All women, all Hispanic, Latinas. They were loud. They were so loud. Oh my God, they were so loud. That's not the point. The point is, let's watch these kids. Can we watch these kids?
They were just running around.
They were just like
drowning a little bit.
Yo, you know what? It breaks my heart. Because again, I'm just gonna emphasize this. Hammonasset Beach, we were like front and center. The water's literally right here. So we see these kids right here, right? And we've all seen this, right? The slightly older kid looking out for the younger kids. Like, this kid is not qualified to be watching these younger kids, but the older kids feel some sort of responsibility to watch the younger kids, right? So like, I'm watching all kinds of stuff happen here with this slightly older kid, like trying so hard to like hold it down for the little one, and she was like, "F this, bro!" Like, and she's like, she dipped. She's like, "Y'all need to come watch this kid right here." And then here comes the army, the gang, the whole gang of women, and blah blah blah. And anyway, I sound mad judgy right now, but like, yeah, come on, bro.
Did they alter your experience?
I put the AirPods on to silence the noise because I couldn't enjoy the beats, bro.
Yeah.
That's how crowded it was.
Damn.
There were Hispanic women?
They were.
Puerto Rican, maybe?
You know, I'm gonna go a variety. It was a grab bag of
Grab bag of Latinas?
It was not just PR. I'm gonna say that. It looked like a diverse group. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
A grab bag is crazy.
Is it though?
A grab bag. A variety.
A variety of Latinas. Hold up though, because Latinas. Okay, let's for the record. I'm a pivot to a resident expert, Xander.
That's psych. Go ahead.
So, I feel like we might have touched on this once before. Latino versus Hispanic, right? Hispanic is from Spain, right? European.
You got me there.
All right, we're not going to do this.
No, let's do it. We're there. Google it. But I'm definitely not the person to be like,
all right.
just Google it.
What is the difference between Latino versus Hispanic?
I just consider myself a Latino.
All right, no playback from Google. Hispanic refers to a person with ancestry from a country whose primary language is Spanish. Thanks, Google. Latino and its variations refer to a person with origins from anywhere in Latin America, Mexico, South and Central America, and the Caribbean. So Hispanic is anybody who speaks Spanish. Latino is specifically people from like Mexico, Latin America, Caribbean.
Okay.
Going to Google.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate just kidding. Let's move on.
Latinos.
Yeah, this is guys, first episode back is gonna be fully unhinged. How we feeling about
We're
it?
getting back in the flow.
We're getting back in the flow. No, it's fine. So PR was great.
I think I know what we.
I'm sorry?
No, nothing. That's it. Sorry. I think I went a little off hinge there. I said, let's just drop a bomb.
Oh, please. I love these.
No, I mean, a bomb. Have you guys ever been semi-catfished?
Woo! Yes. Oh my God, guys! Everybody buckle up.
Explain like catfish, someone that you met online and then met in person. That kind.
That's fully catfish.
Okay.
That's a full-blown catfish. Like, hey, you're not the person. Semi-catfish, to me, it's a person that looks a certain way. You know how they look because you met these people before. It's just that you haven't seen the updated version of that person currently. So you know how they used to look.
Okay, I've never been in that situation.
Just asking. Rick.
Okay. I've never been catfished. This brings me to a deep cut memory of the MySpace days where there was this concept of the MySpace angles. Right?
MySpace angles. A phenomenon.
Yes. So if you're
there it is.
Come on.
Let it out, boy.
So as far as I know, I'm
As far as I know.
wifey, my daughters, this is the appropriate selfie angle.
Yes.
You got to be way up here to not look fully your size, to look flattering, perhaps.
You got to hide that double chin.
You got to look up. Right? So in this context, perhaps some people do a better job of hiding how they actually look because of these photos. I can think of one specific example in my life. That person shall remain unnamed. Anonymous.
Let's just
Years ago. No.
Give her a name?
No, we are not. Nope. This is
Sandra.
Oh, that's a great. Listen. There was a Sandra.
Oh wait.
We never got very far with Sandra though. Just flirting.
I'm just. If you want to throw the bomb in there, you can. I like to stir the pot a little bit.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to touch that one with a 20-foot pole. So tell us. Honestly, I mean, since you're egging me on, we're not going to share the story, but we're just going to go back to Sandra.
Oh, hey,
here,
we're still here.
So as far as being catfished, I don't think I've been like catfished in the sense of I've been chatting to this person and then I meet them in person, and then I was like, oh, but I often see people in person and I'm like, is that so-and-so from Facebook? And they look completely different. That happens weekly. Weekly.
That could definitely be categorized under semi-catfish.
Because sometimes, like, I'm not even exaggerating. You know, sometimes when you run into someone, you see someone that like is maybe your social media friend, and you're like, should I say hi? Should I not?
Yep.
So you have that in like, oh, is it weird if I say hi or whatever goes through your mind in that situation. But there are also times that it happens a lot where I see someone and I'm like, is that? Like, I've gone to my phone before. I'm like, is this person?
Yeah.
And that is bad. That happens a lot. And there's a lot of pretty girls out there that do it,
buddy. Especially when you got the corporate photo being the main Okay, you're. Oh my god, sorry. I don't want to get industry specific, but like I be on LinkedIn, right? And I don't frequent LinkedIn often enough to be like a LinkedIn person, but I dabble. You know, you kind of have to for whatever. And yeah, everybody's got like their your most forward-facing photo of yourself, right? You want to present properly. And I would just like to say, I look like I look in my corporate photo.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. I'm not trying to pretend.
Be happy with what you look like.
Yeah, man. Celebrate yourself.
Own it.
So back to X.
So, wow. What I was getting at is, so basically, yes, you have been according to you, happens a lot, hasn't frequently. It's like, I'm going back to your point is, what are we hiding if you're going to show exactly who you are sooner or later? Like, why? What is why do you think people do that? What is the psychology behind doing it?
They just want to feel good. They want to look pretty. They just want to look fancy.
Shannon, when you take photos of women, pause for dramatic effect. By the way, if you guys need headshots, full frame media right here. This guy right here can do you up for some.
I'll make you look real.
Yep. Or, after hours boudoir photos if you're into that thing too.
Not my show, but
just figured I would slide that in. Wink. So when you take photos of women, Shannon, do they request take a photo of me from this side specifically? I want this angle. I'm trying to unpack his question.
It's happened. So because I've been experienced to this and noticed this phenomenon of catfishing, I like to ask people a specific question. Do you have a side that you prefer? And they'll be like, oh yeah, this side. Why?
The back.
And then I'll ask why they like that side, and then based on their answer, I can kind of gauge what are we doing here? Is it like a self-conscious thing? Is it like a?
So I'm just gonna jump in right away. That to me is absolutely okay. A side, a pose, or whatever it's you. I don't care about that. Heck, I like my hair this way because I like the way it looks. I like to show this way, no problem. My thing is when it starts altering who you are.
Yes.
Like filters?
Whatever it is. It could be filters. It could be that picture you're talking about. It's like this way so you can hide everything. Only whatever it is that hides who you really are. I don't care what position, whatever. Is it still you that I can see you? But when you start hiding and start adding stuff I don't know who this person is. That's the part that I'm saying that I'm having, I guess, somewhat of not really an issue, but somewhat.
How many times has that happened to you? The catfishing part.
Not often, to be honest with you. It just the semi. I haven't actually never really been catfished. catfished.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about semi. Oh, what happened?
I've been catfished a little bit, but it kind of counts.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. There's no catfish a little bit. I was like, semi catfish.
I gotta give context. I gotta
Okay,
give context.
please.
I gotta give context. The time period is around 2006, 2007.
How old are you?
I don't remember. I was in high school,
Okay.
junior year,
That's all I
junior
need.
year,
Perfect.
senior year.
Okay.
The phone chat is a thing.
Oh my God.
The phone chat.
Does that count?
No, it does not count.
So, but hold
No.
on. But hold
Free
on.
catfishing.
But hold on.
That's game right there, bro.
Hold on. So we're on the John talking,
Yep.
and I'm like, hey, what you look like? And then she starts giving this description of like a medium size, woman, blah 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 blah.
That's the way she looks to her.
Fair. So me and my homeboy Joel, shout out to Joel, we pull up Union Street in Springfield. So off rip, we're like, okay, we're kind of in the hood a little bit, so let's be on our P's and Q's.
Almonte, by the way, my boy Silla. Shout out to Silla too.
Yeah. Joel Almonte. So we're still on this chat line, like, yo, we about to pull up in a bit. Come down. What are you guys wearing? Oh, whatever, just stuff to meet up. And while they're on the phone, we're driving up, and I go to mute. I'm like, Joel, just pull around the corner. I'm gonna tell them that we're coming up here just in case we don't get ambushed or whatever. So as he pulls around to the in the cut, I get out the car to see if I see anybody, and then I see two women coming down from the windows of the stairwell. I'm like, those are not medium-sized women. those were more than medium-sized women, and I was walking up to go to where they were, and then when we looked up and we saw, we're like, oh no, we ran for our lives.
Wow.
So that's
Okay.
that's
All right. You were young.
I was young. I was in high school.
Yeah. Natural reaction.
Yeah.
Natural
It
reaction.
was crazy. Fun times though.
Let's dive deeper.
Okay.
So obviously, and this has been a controversial topic on here for a while. So obviously, we as men are going to have our men take on things, and of course women are going to have their women take, which is why we like to have the ladies come through for their female perspective. If you would like to be a guest on the XLounge podcast, please message this guy right here. His link will be in the description. Perception. Okay, so actual beauty versus perceived beauty, right? So there is, for the most part, what the majority of society would consider an attractive woman. Fair? Like a broad stroke definition.
The societal standard.
The societal standard, not one's person. Beauty is in the eye of the, no, we're not talking about beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We're talking about general current standards, right?
Yep.
Not talking about 20 years ago, today. And then there's confidence. Confidence can make up for a lack of natural beauty. Would y'all agree?
Yeah.
X?
I don't think it can make up, but it adds to where their lacking is.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Adds what?
Yeah.
It adds
I'm just asking.
it adds a point.
Yes.
It adds a point to the overall number.
Do you look at him any differently if it adds anything? Because unfortunately, and this is where it gets, this guy.
No, let's do it.
Women have this beauty standards that they all, in a way, it's like have to. They don't want to deal with it sometimes, but it's a beauty standard when it comes to women. They're always, they have to, if they see a beautiful woman in a room right away, they automatically they feel some type of way. And I've seen it before. I've seen it before.
Agree. Hot girl enters the room, self-conscious women automatically all around. Okay, maybe that's a blanket statement. Let me reel it in and say, you check yourself real quick to make sure that you're not
See, I don't know if I've.
Go ahead. Come on. We need
I think that might be true, maybe. But in my experience, I've seen the opposite, where like I'm like I've seen women, and then like a pretty girl comes in.
Yeah.
And the girls I've been with, I'm like, oh damn, she's pretty, she's hot.
Yep.
yeah, absolutely, yes.
Like I've still seen like haters.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the times that I've seen that is more based on, oh, that girl stank versus, oh, she's pretty.
Okay.
Because some girls that are pretty be walking into a room like with like their shit don't stink. And that gives
commanding attention.
Not only that, but like a little conceited and like, okay, relax, lady. Like, okay. That gives off a different energy.
It does.
And I feel like sometimes people respond to that more so than the insecurity part.
But how you know, like that?
Or maybe they both apply. Maybe it's like together. Maybe
I think it might be both, because like there's certainly some level of projection on people's part of like, I don't really know you, but you're giving off like conceited vibes.
Yeah.
But I don't really know you.
Yes. A lot of girls have RBF too, so that's another contributing.
Also true.
RBF crazy.
So let's throw the pink elephant in the room, which is the girl's biggest drug, which is attention.
Okay.
Her biggest what? Her biggest drug?
Drug.
Yeah.
Attention. So what I'm getting to is, and here we go.
Let's do it.
Bring it in.
Let it out.
It's that there is a fight between, not a fight, it's just this competition between women that it's literally every time where you're a guy that woman wants, and a prettier woman walks in. If you're just saying right now that woman is not very pretty, but she has that whatever it is that adds to whatever she is, are you gonna look at her with a, okay, I can actually look at you now with a serious, let me see what can happen between us here? Or you're gonna be like, I'm not attracted to you because that part is not here, no matter how great you are in this section, whatever it is that adds to whatever. That woman walks in that supposedly, it's a 9, let's just call her that.
Okay.
Now you're interested. You have no idea who she is, but you're interested. This one that is like a 4, solid 4, and she has like the demeanor of a 9.
Oh my God.
I hate that word. I'm just doing it on purpose. Back to the point. If she has that whatever, there's a limit. Yes or no?
A limit of what?
As like, you're cool, but there's no, let me see what can happen after this. You're not exploring it. Are you, yes or no?
Maybe.
Oh, that's boring.
Are you saying exploring it with the knowledge of the 9 who just walked in?
No, exploring it as in, he's not physically attracted to this girl. But she's adding, like you said, she's adding with her personality, what she is.
I mean, at the very least, there's gotta be some sort of attraction. At the minimum, it ain't gonna work if you're not attracted.
And this is what I'm getting to the point that aspect with women is a competition. Like right there, that woman for you should be like, she's not attracted to me, but damn, if she was that over there, and I think that's what women really cannot. And I had to come to this before, is because that aspect is like, I can't fight beauty. Like, this is who I am. And a lot of some of these women, they start changing themselves, and I think this is why. It's just an opinion. I think this is where they start getting their lipos and their BBLs, because they really want to change it, because they have to compete against all these other women that they see. It was like, I can't compete with my natural skinny, no ass. And I think there really is an actual belief in this community, in a certain community, not everybody, because some girls don't give a damn, but there is a lot of women that do have a certain level of like, I got to compete against these other women, because if not, my man's got to look at these other women and go with that other woman.
Yeah, that's just insecurities. They gotta.
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is that it does exist in this world.
Oh heck yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to, the point that it's like, there's this beauty competition that we may not understand it, but to women, it was like, I gotta.
Yeah.
Beauty standard I gotta keep up with.
Man, what a lot of women don't realize is this, man. I've seen a lot of guys cheat on their beautiful girlfriends with duds. With straight up duds. And when I say duds, it sounds crazy, but someone that's not to the societal norms of attractiveness. Yeah. So my message is to these women: niggas ain't shit.
Cannot put it more succinctly than
There
that.
is a subcategory of men
Yes.
out there.
Anything that moves.
They're gonna get what they're gonna get.
Anything that, yes.
I've talked to these guys. I try to understand. Like, there's a line in the. I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to get canceled. But
Oh,
We're
come
here.
on.
We're here,
I threw myself in the
there's
fire.
a
so-
song. I forgot what song it is. I wish I could every girl in the world. He goes, I exchange V cards with the retards. That's the verse of the song. And I just heard it again like last year. I'm like, that's an actual lyric?
Crazy.
And no one said anything crazy. But that lets you know that guys are gonna do what they're gonna do, man. So there's a subcategory that no matter how good you look, if old girl down the street
Is DTF.
is gonna give it up, there's some guys that are gonna receive it,
It's true.
regardless of what they got at home.
I mean, but to be fair, I mean, guys, there's
And it's trash. It's a trash reality, man. But guys do better. Do better.
Yeah. I'll agree with that take. Do better. Yeah, I think universally we can all stand to do a little bit better.
Yeah.
So to bring it home, so like initially, like some of the conversation was like, okay, like natural beauty versus confidence. How do those things intertwine? Like we kind of went down the rabbit hole of like, you know, personal preferences and like, you know, incidental judgment from like, you know, oh, pretty girls in the room. So like now I feel like I have to be on the defensive, or I feel like I have to get, you know, surgery, a BBL, lip injections, whatever. Just to put a bow on this, one of the things that I personally am troubled by is, well, beyond the actual doing like, you know, plastic surgery or whatever, like it's like the filters. And this kind of goes back to your catfish point of like, you know, I'm going to look like my face is a little bit more tapered, you know, a little bit more like my eyes look bigger, right? Like the subtle filters are the ones that I feel like really like are low key actual catfish.
They trick you. It's like subtle little things.
Because it's not,
It like brings up a cheekbone here, plushes
Yeah.
up a lip,
It's
puts
not
a little
full
highlight, put a little
anime.
highlight in the eye.
Yes,
Say, wait
dude.
a minute. I see all that stuff.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, that stuff to me, like
Little eyeliner or whatever lashes.
but bro, like people be using those things, man. Whatever, bro. Society is just a wreck right now. Anyway, great topic, guys. Just top tier. Like once again, if any of the ladies would love to be a member of our panel, please hit up Sandra right here.
Can we talk about the word demure real quick? What is it? Why is it? What happened? Do you know? What does it mean?
So
I woke up one day and I noticed a trend of just people saying it. I'm like, why?
TikTok. Everything is always TikTok. You know that I'm literally going to Google this. The reason I haven't is because I didn't want Google to know that I'm thinking about this word, right? Because you know, like the moment you search for something, it's like, no, it's just in your feed, bro.
That might be the word of the year.
Reserved, modest, and shy, typically used of a woman. That is the definition of demure.
Interesting.
Yeah. But like, really, it doesn't matter because the only reason people are saying the word is just to be like cool, hip person saying cool, hip word. And I think under that context is why I think, you know, folks like us reject it. It's like, that's not in your vocabulary. Shut up.
Get out. Yeah.
No one's using that normally now. Like now it's a meme.
That's
Like
a
everything
thing.
else is a meme, right?
Yes.
Everything is a meme.
So it is.
Yes.
All right. How long we been going, Shannon?
56 minutes.
All right. Why don't we land a plane here and we'll keep it going on the next one because this might be a 2-hour one if we don't stop this one right now. So
Yeah, we might have to because this woman versus bear bullshit. It's an ending. We're gonna get to that.
all right. Why don't we wrap with this just for now, just to gingerly put a bow on this. Why don't we talk about July? So we kind of touched on May. We kind of skipped over June. I had a couple drips in June. We're not going to talk about those. We're just going to go right to July. July, for whatever reason, y'all, we were on these streets
Oh yeah, July.
every
was,
weekend. We were
July
out
was-
hitting these streets.
July was interesting.
Well, do you care to embellish on that, Shannon?
July was a good time, man.
July was a good time.
Got some live music.
Live music. We had the jazz festival. We had all right. So Springfield, Massachusetts is a neighboring city, a neighboring metropolitan area in Western Massachusetts. Worthington Street is where a lot of the fun happens. One could argue rose tinted glasses, but like I feel like back in the day, Worthington was like popping off way harder than current day. Again, rose tinted glasses. I was probably young, but just felt like more.
I agree.
More people in the streets and more debauchery right in the streets.
I agree.
Yes.
Right in the streets.
Right outside. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They put a cut to that. The city is kind of
It's been gentrified a little bit. So
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely. Yes.
Skyplex, for those who've been around long enough. Hot Club, same building, different. Hot Club. No,
I don't know what Hot Club is.
wasn't it Skyplex?
Yeah, what's Skyplex?
Before Skyplex, I want to say it was Rain. Damn,
was,
I don't remember that.
rain. Oh, wow. Asylum.
Fat Cats,
Cats.
The Zone, somehow still there.
Shadow Lounge.
Shadow Lounge. Anyway, so we were out there. Theodore's live music,
It was a good time.
bro.
Food was fantastic.
Great time, man. Listen, man. If there's one thing, if you want to make me happy, you put me right front and center in front of like some bluesy guys, man. Oh,
Live music is a good time.
it really is, man.
It just hits.
It does, especially when you're a few drinks in. What else? Del Rey.
Delray is a good time.
Delray.
It's a gem.
Del Rey is a town gem. I feel it, man. Thank you guys for putting me on.
Del Rey is a jam. Shout out to Del Rey.
The food, I love the food, man. The quesadilla hits.
Bro, the first time I walked into that place, I'm like, what is this? What is this place? I'm like, y'all, I'm just going to try to just, for those of y'all who aren't from Western Mass and can't visit this wonderful establishment, walk in, music is loud AF, right? But it's like a restaurant. So you're like, wait, is it a club? Or is it a restaurant? What are we doing here? Like the lights are on, so it's not really like a nightclub. So you walk in, the music playing, and you're like, all right, the vibes are good. See a good diverse crowd. Are we eating? Are we dancing? What are we doing here? But like, it doesn't matter. Just sit down, order your drinks. The music's popping off.
Have a good time.
Have some food if you want some food. Dance if you want to dance. Go ahead. The lights are on though, so you know.
You better be good at dancing.
Yes,
because the lights are on. The lights are on.
They could stand to dim that like just 30% down. Just
No,
give me a 30.
Yes.
That would be so great. But man,
Good time.
yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
I don't mind it at all.
Dewey's is always a great time.
It was a good time.
Good
too.
drinks.
Yes.
Nice vibe.
Yep.
Nice vibe.
All American.
Dimly lit. All American. Yes. Yes.
Good time. Shout out to Kenny Lumpkin. He owns both of them.
That guy. A local hero.
Yeah. Good time.
Anything else before we put a little kiss on this one here?
It's been an eventful last 4 months.
It really has been an eventful last 4 months. Man.
Yes.
So much has happened.
Summer's been summering. Now we're to the tail end, and it's hoodie season. So I can't wait.
Listen, I'm just gonna. Whoa. All right, and on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. On behalf of Shannon, with the nice necklace on,
Hey,
X with the beautiful hoodie on,
looking dapper,
and Rick
The dap shirt.
with the white button up.
There it is.
Peace out, y'all. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Welcome back. Wow. Welcome back.